In David Meyer's article, Freeing Music Education from Schooling Toward a Lifespan Perspective on the Music Learning and Teaching, he discusses the fissure between school music program music and the music that occurs in the students' lives outside of the classroom. This disconnection between the classroom and students' lives is part of the issue that students do not continue to make music on their own after they depart from their K-12 learning. As educators, it is our duty to inspire students to pursue knowledge on their own time. As educators, we must bring relevance into the classroom. We must be constantly looking inward in order to examine our own teaching from the perspective of someone else in order to better our methods. It is not enough to satisfy the crowd. We must satisfy the performers and enable them to continue music in their own life. We don't necessarily have to turn out students who want to pursue music as a career, just as a part of their lives. The main issue that Myers focuses on is the line that cuts off the music classroom from the outside world. This major issue prevents the knowledge and experiences that are gathered inside the classroom from ever truly resonating with the students. In order to enable the knowledge and experiences to stay with the students well after they leave the classroom, we must blur the lines between the classroom and the outside world. Just as is discussed in Peter Block's book Community, we must bring the community into the classroom. We must bring the music and experiences gathered outside of the classroom and mingle them with that of the subjects in the classroom. And though some teachers are discovering the importance of relevance in the classroom today, the topic was brought up back in 1963 at the Yale Seminar, where composers, historians, and performers proposed that more ethnic and popular music, as well as composition and a variety of performance opportunities be offered. However, despite the large cutbacks in music programs that soon followed, teachers never truly looked inward to better the programs. Instead, over the years we have gathered political and commercial support for the programs. A recent implementation of political and commercial support can be found within the National Anthem Project that Deborah Bradley discusses in her article concerning multicultural human subjectivity. In that, teachers have labeled a problem that has nothing to do with how they teach, but what they teach. Instead of completely changing the subject matter in the classroom, there needs to be found a balance. A balance of something they are familiar with, that lies within their comfort zone, mixed with something that is new and unusual, that of which they can decide if they are interested on their own. Well-balanced subject matter is not only important in the classroom, but in the performance halls as well. Myers discusses the problem that resides within the obsession over contests and festivals. This obsession clouds the vision of the teacher and perhaps controls the music content that is performed by school groups. This constant pressure to perform within the guidelines of the competition and festivals has the potential to prevent a comprehensive musical base from being established within the classroom. In high school, I had the privilege of being a member of a select choir. The founder of the choir stated in its bylaws that the choir never participate in competition. Though we may have resented that decision at the time, for we wanted to compete, looking back, I realized that perhaps she saw the perils of contest and festival obsession and did not want for it to cloud her or any future conductor's view. We performed a vast repertoire throughout my years in the ensemble, many pieces of which I still sing today, and perhaps I have that rule to thank. Throughout his article, Myers conveys the importance of relevance in the classroom and continues to discuss the various instances of adults that end up taking classes in music in order to pursue and continue music outside of school. This shows that after years, they still have the curiosity to pursue music. However, we don't want them to have to take classes in order to be able to continue music outside of school, and it should not be necessary. And as educators, that just shows that it is our responsibility to give the students the abilities they need in order to continue music outside of the classroom on their own and bring it wherever they may be.